All right, you guys, we're doing body language. Now you can call in. Gosh, I believe I got the whole thing set up right. I don't know how I did it. You know, when I was in the Air Force, there was this job that I had was PMEL. Some of my friends remember that. They helped send me off, a Precision Measurement Equipment Laboratory. Now, I thought I could impress everybody because of how smart you had to look to be in PMEL, because you have these what are called banana clip leads going every which way, hooking up test equipment to test equipment to test equipment to signal generator to spectrum analyzer to O-scope. Wires going every which way. You would think that since I was doing that by the age of 18, that this would be just a walk in the park. Not the case when you get into broadcasting. First of all, you're dealing with three different total entities that are not born from the same mother. You're dealing with Windows, then you're dealing with Sam Broadcaster and its mother, then you're dealing with Spreaker, a separate third-party service. And I got to make all of them dance a line dance together. Not my specialty. I don't know how I did it. You know what I used to tell people when I worked at Gateway and they'd call in for support? I'd say push everything. It's true. You want to fix it? Push everything. I was lost to a degree here, and I pushed everything. And they say that if you put 12 monkeys at 12 typewriters, eventually they'll type out the entire works of Shakespeare without any typos. That's just a matter of time, and it's true. So I was desperate, and I couldn't get this to work, so I just pushed everything. Yeah. 500 controls, I'm tapping everything. Tap, tap, tip, tip, tap, tip, tap, tap. Apparently it worked. I would like it if you're listening to this broadcast. First, I'm going to teach you something about body language and how important it is. But secondly, I would really, really, really appreciate if you would call in and just say a few words to help me test out the quality of the phone call recording so that I can get that tweaked just right. If anybody's listening to this that doesn't mind calling in, call in at 910-NO-LYING. And I'll try to get you that exact number. I've actually only got the name memorized, but I had it up here a minute ago, and maybe this is it. 910-665-9464. If you need to write that down, it's 910-665-9464. Or, the easy way to remember it, 910-NO-LYING. How appropriate for a show called Truth on Tap, you know. And let me just reiterate one thing. Just because this show is not allowed to have lies does not mean that I'm telling you everything. I reserve the right to withhold truth from you. But I'm not going to give you lies. You understand that? I get to keep my private life to myself to the extent I deem that necessary. I insist on keeping my girlfriend's private life and my daughter and stepdaughter-to-be's private life separate from this show. But your private life I will exploit as long as you're okay with it. And parts of my private life I will exploit. And I'm okay with it. And here's something. Let me go ahead and tell you about a few things going on before we get into body language. My lady had a blog and a Facebook page and thousands of followers. She does the romance novel review / promotion kind of deal. She does all kinds of stuff. She'll throw an author out there with a new book. She'll have contests with signed books. Well, the name of her page and her blog was Kindle Hooked. You may have seen it, Kindle Hooked. But the problem is that Amazon has the the copyright on Kindle, anything that says Kindle. So you can't have Kindle in any subdomain. They told her this. She complied with the rules and changed her name. Now it's called book hooking. And I would like if you would go on to Facebook and search for book hooking, just like it sounds, and go like that page if you're at all into romance novels, because you're not going to find a better page to get free contest, a great interaction with the crowd that thinks like you do. And what she does is just amazing. It really is. And of course I'm promoting her, but gosh, it's that good. You know, I'm not even into romance novels, and I'm impressed by her work. You can also, while you're there, please check out this show's page. It's facebook.com/truthontapshow. And I'm an author as well. You'll find my author page in there. You can just search for my name. All my books are available on all the major sites, so Google search will do you fine. I'm not much of a salesman, so I'm not getting into all that. 4 fiction books. I've written 6, 4 are for sale. They're fun. They're good books. The last one is great. Name of Vault was my first one. Addie's Boom and the Blast Frontier. Sounds like a kind of a comical name, but it's a very serious story, and it's a good story, centered in a small town called Matthews County. That is the backdrop for the action in this story, and it's good. So just thought I'd let you know about that. So we're live here. We're using a new technology. I don't know how it's going to sound. We're going to test it. I'll probably cut the show at about, I don't know. You know, I've got this new 3-hour limit, and I'm inclined to play a couple of Bad A songs, to get a little funny with the sound effects, and to talk to you a lot about body language. So why wouldn't I do that? Let me go ahead and start pulling it up. Let me tell you another technical problem as I'm pulling up my body language reference sites. I could not before I could not use Firefox with Spreaker. Okay. There's some dude talking. Here's a good test. Do you hear this British dude talking? All right, Kevin, testing. We got a YouTube video running. And the dude's like, right, mate. And listen. No. Okay. Girl. Play it, British boy. There he goes. Okay, if you heard that, then that means we're actually picking up YouTube videos playing over the internet, back through my computer, out the sound card, through Sam Broadcaster, and into the DSL line and out to the internet. How you like me now? Hopefully that's working. Let's see, body language. Now, I already know a lot about body language. It has always been fascinating to me because I've always been fascinated with communication. I don't know why. I don't think that people need to hyper-communicate, you know, but I guess I've always been a little nervous about miscommunication. It's dangerous. You know, from friendly fire on the battlefield to air traffic control, near misses. And they shouldn't call them near misses, a la George Carlin, you know who I'm talking about, George Carlin. They should be called near hits. A near miss means you fucking hit. So it should be near hits. So you just learned that I will drop the F-bomb on occasion. Get the kids out of the room. That's an important thing. I can't always restrain myself. I like to be honest and truthful and not always very reserved. So I will have some curse words flying around if I believe they help in some way to transmit some of my emotion or otherwise emphasize a point in a story. I'll use them. I'll use every tool I have. Sorry about that. Sorry, it may seem a little bit unclassy, but it's real. It's real and it represents reality. Let's see. All right, we're going to pick up body language. Now, body language, this is something you can use in your personal life, in your professional life, at friggin' family reunions, at the grocery store. Body language is a big deal. Trust me on this. Let me give you a few examples. Here's the thing about body language. You're going to learn, and I'm going to teach you how to figure out if somebody's lying to you also. Yeah, I sure am. Body language, here's one thing you got to know about it now. This is not an easy lesson here. That is that just because somebody is exhibiting one or two likely signs of a certain thought does not mean they're thinking it. That means you have to use context. You're looking for patterns of 2 and 3 behaviors, individual behaviors. Let me give you an example. If I walk into a bar, and I don't even go to bars, but if I did, and I used to go to bars, so I guess it's not that far out. If I walk into a bar and I see a woman sitting alone at the bar, and I'm a single guy, so I'm thinking maybe I'll approach her. Okay, and in this case, I'm not going to approach her, and there's a reason for it. She has her legs crossed. She has placed between her and I, or anybody else coming in the front door, a stool with a jacket on it. Okay? She has her arms crossed, and she is looking down, not up to make eye contact with anybody, looking down toward her drink. What she's saying to you is, do not approach me. Okay, because that's what people do when they don't want to be approached. They close themselves off physically. They do that by crossing arms and legs and putting barriers between themselves and other potential people who would get into their personal space. Watch for that if you want to find out if somebody is trying to avoid personal contact. Because if there's somebody important to you, like a boss, you may not want to mess with them right at that moment. On the other hand, let's say you're feeling like this in public, but you don't like feeling like that, and you don't want people to know you're feeling unapproachable. Maybe you're doing some kind of mixer. Okay, so you don't want to look like this, but you're feeling non-approachable. Well, you can use countermeasures. Uncross your arms, uncross your legs, move stuff away from in front of you, between you and other people, meet people's eye contact with a friendly smile, and you'll fool everybody, because they will fully believe, as long as your smile is not fake, they will fully believe that you're ready and willing to be approached. So that's countermeasures. And we're going to go into a bunch of other stuff you can learn from body language as well. I think what I might do now, since I still have to load some sound effects up, is I might throw a bad A song early. Let's see. I wanted to play one we haven't. Reality Check is one we have not played in a long time. Throwing that up on the deck now. And bear with me, because I'm learning this software, as I said. Hopefully, gosh, I don't know. So I'm going to play the intro over again, just to see if that sounds right.
Listening to Truth on Tap with host Kevin Kirsten.
And this would be to see if I can talk over it, you know. And I presume I can talk over it. Some do say that, and I concur. I think Karma's wife is probably a bitch too. Yeah. Why not? She sounds awful calm for somebody who stayed at a haunted hotel. They probably got her on drugs. Probably OD'd on Valium to calm down. Yeah, but you know now, baby. You know now. Let's go ahead and start the Bad Ace song now. And I'm just going to let this play, so enjoy it. It's Bad Ace, Reality Check. We'll be back in a few minutes.
When I first saw you, I was just 16. Then you became my high school dream. I didn't tell anyone my feelings for you. I kept them balled up inside. I didn't realize the love you felt it too. My friend told me you were interested, and my heart dropped to the floor, because you didn't know just how I felt. I kept it hidden so well. feels so good inside. Feeling this way. But you call later on, sitting lonely by the telephone. We talked a little while, yeah, and it made you laugh. And then on the next day, I walked to the class. We didn't realize, no, we felt this way. Come true. We were together as one. Only to find it would be short-lived. No. Because of some things that I had done. We didn't realize she knew so well. We didn't realize that she feeling this way. Ran across your picture, baby, just the other day. Imagine conversation, you knew just what to say. I held you in my arms and never let you go. And I realized I love you evermore. I didn't realize, I felt so strong for you. So good inside, feeling this way. To the question that you asked me some years ago, do you ever think you're gonna find your freedom on a matchbox floor? I'm telling you now, it's been lonely, it's been cold, I've been selling, I've been sold, but they never did break my love. It's been a long, long ride. It was never so easy to be caught up in the rain with a pocket full of shame. No prescription for the pain, your connection's down again. Sooner or later your eyes go blind. You come back down for the friend to find, but they all left you behind. Oh, there ain't no profit for pride on the east side. No, 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 no. And the dogs that leave you for dead on the county line. And you hide all your dreams in a matchbox on the floor. No, and you're praying to God, the man don't know your door. No, and you're praying to God to a loaded 44. I've got an answer to the question that you asked me some years ago. If I could only get you up again from the matchbox floor. Oh baby, I need your love. Oh baby, I need your love. Tonight I'm thinking about the time that we first met. Oh baby, that's a night I'll never forget. Oh for sure. Well, I was just looking for a roll in the head. How could I know that you would blow me away? Now I'm hooked on you, baby, and I need you every day. We were having a party in a little club downtown, y'all. When you walked through the door and you turned my head around, all the way around. Well, you looked just like an angel, baby, born to be a queen. When you smiled at me, honey, I was busting out the seam. Now you're my fantasy girl, and I see you in my dreams. Oh, baby, how can I make you see that you, baby, you're the woman for me? Oh, girl, I need your touch. Touch me, baby, I steal your love. When you give it to me, I never get enough. Oh, lady, I need your touch. Well, it's been a while now since I've seen your pretty face. But in my mind is a memory that time cannot erase. Where is my place? Well, all my friends tell me that you're doing fine, but I know in my heart that I've got to make you mine. 'Cause I need you right here beside me all the time. Oh, baby, how can I make you see that you, baby, you're the woman for me? Oh, girl, I need your touch. Touch me, baby, I steal your love. When you give it to me, I never get enough. Oh, lady, I need your touch. Oh, baby, I need your love. Oh, baby, I need your love. Oh, baby, I need your touch. Touch me, baby, I steal your love. When you give it to me, I never get enough. Oh, lady, I need your touch. Touch me, baby. Need your touch. Need your touch. Touch me, baby. I steal your love. When you give it to me, I never get enough. Oh, lady, I need your touch.